Today I want to share with everybody an easy way to make a grill when you're in the field in case you have some meat and you want to cook it. So let me show you what we need. We need some type of tree limb or sapling that has a main shoot with 2 shoots coming out each side. And this needs to be green wood. This can't be dry wood. It'll break when we do what we need to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this long here. Take my knife and I'm just going to cut that free like that. These 2 ends on each side, we want them definitely longer. The longer the better to start. So I'm just going to come up here and trim that off. That is about double the length of my center piece. This other side I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come up in here somewhere and cut it. Again, this is just something quick for in the field, guys. This isn't anything that you have to take a lot of time with. So that's all we're looking at right here. So we have that made right now. What we're going to do at this point is we're going to start to fold these branches together, creating a circle, okay, depending on the size of the meat that we're cooking. We're going to fold that and we're just going to twist these together just like that, just around each other the best we can. Same with this one. Twist it, and again, if you need it smaller, which I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, just untwist and just try to collapse this down a little bit tighter. And then what we can do at that point is we can trim this up once we get going with it. But for now, this is going to be just about how big I want it. Take this side, twist it in so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just twisting these branches inside. Now this one right here, I'm going to slide up and get it in there. Good. Now I'm going to take that center piece. Okay, you can see it's a little lopsided, but what I'm going to do to fix that is I'm going to take this center piece and cut it about an inch above where my hoop lays. And all I'm going to do at that point is bend this in. It's all right if it cracks a little bit as long as you don't break it. And I just made myself a hoop. From this point, I'm going to cut one more small branch or sapling of small diameter. I'm going to say about number 2 size pencil, straight branches, and we're going to use that inside here to hold our meat in place. So let's walk back over at my campfire, put our meat in here and show you how well this holds a piece of meat. Next step after we made our initial hoop is we're going to take 2 sticks. And this really varies with the stick, so I wouldn't say that any of this is set in concrete, but this is the way you could do it. And it depends on the type of meat that you have, how you want to set this up. You basically just want to interweave some of these sticks into our hoop. So I have a smaller piece of deer steak here. So what I'm going to do is make this a little bit tighter. Again, if you had something larger, by all means, set this up that it's a little bit bigger. Now, I have 2 cross pieces in. I'm going to take you over on one of these stumps that I have here and show you from this point how I'm actually going to pin this smaller deer steak into this setup. All right, so what I'm going to do at this point now is I have my 2 pieces through my hoop. I'm going to take my deer steak and set this on here. What you have to be careful of at this point is where the corners are falling. You don't want everything to fall off. So what I'm going to do now at this point is I'm going to come in at a diagonal and I'm just going to pin that meat down. Again, get it where it's set in there good. And I'm going to come in at another diagonal on this piece. And I'm going to try to get this one. It's a little bit thick, this stick, but it should work against here. Okay, so now we have something to grill our deer steak. So that's a simple grill that you can make very quickly in the field. That only took 1 branch and a few straight sticks, and I made myself a grill. And this works really well. It's a quick, easy setup. It's a very quick compared to making something like a rotisserie on a Kephart kitchen or even a 4-legged cross grill. You just need to remember you need to use green wood for this. Of course, you need some bend and flex to it, and you're going to be putting this over the fire, so dry wood wouldn't work for that case. It's going to take a while to dry that out, but this will grill up your meat absolutely well. You could put squirrels in here. I've done that. Rabbits, anything will work good. But pieces of meat, if you carry along with you on a cool day when you're out hunting, this works good. Real quick, easy over the fire, and get it done. So I really enjoyed this project. I hope you guys did too. If you haven't already, click below to subscribe. You can also check us out at coldcrackerbushcraft.com for all our classes. We go over things like this in our basic and advanced bushcraft classes. And until the next video, stay in the woods, guys.